Hello, hi Robert. Very good evening. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
I'm super excited to be here.
And as we are meeting for the first time through Zoom application, could you give me a small introduction, brief introduction about yourself?
My name is Roberto. I live in Peru.
Mm-hmm.
I'm qualified as a software engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 6 year old son. My official language is Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here because I would like to enhance my English skill.
Okay.
Yeah, in my free time, I like read books. I like watch videos on YouTube, Netflix. I do exercise too. Um, Specifically swimming. I love swimming
You know
because when I
swimming.
was younger, I used to practice surfing in the beach
Oh,
and the ocean. Yeah,
okay. Okay.
yeah, yeah. This is
Okay.
my story.
Okay, okay, Robert. Thank you so much for sharing about yourself. Okay, so you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
okay. So let me tell you about myself. I'm Indra, as you know that. I'm from India, you know that very well. And I'm from South India. And basically, I'm a teacher. Worked as a teacher at school. Then after my marriage, I quit my job. Now also I'm teaching, but I'm teaching online, not offline. Okay. And when it comes to my educational background, I hold a master's degree in English and B.Ed. That is very, very important to be a teacher. If you want to work as a teacher in my state, B.Ed is the one of the qualification to be a teacher. It is very important qualification. Okay, B.Ed, Bachelor of Education. I have done that course and I have done teacher training course as well. Then these are my educational backgrounds and my hobbies are listening to music and reading books. That's all about my side. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. You had mentioned
Okay.
it. You had mentioned it. You are a teacher on online, right?
Yeah. Yes, Robert.
Yeah.
Okay.
In your opinion, what is important? Is grammar, pronunciation, listening, speaking, writing, reading, or is all?
Okay, that's your question, right? Okay, Robert. You asked me many questions, but I tried to answer you one by one. Okay, but I try
Okay.
my level best to answer you. Just to think about how, just you imagine how we learn our own languages. Okay, so when we are very little, when we are very young, how we learn our language? We didn't know anything about our language when we were very young. I mean, I'm talking about when we were kids. We don't know how to talk. We slowly learn observing and listening other people, right? That's how
Yeah, yeah.
slowly we learn how to speak. And when we were very young, just I'm talking about 1 year age. At 1 year, probably we all started speaking little words as a kid. Okay, you did that, and I also did that. Okay, this is how we developed our language. So, from my experiences, I told you, from my experiences, I'm telling you. So, this is the way of learning any languages. First of all, we need to listen more when you want to learn any languages, not only English, but also every languages. You need to listen more and you need to learn more the sentence and the words, like sentence formation, everything. one by one, little by little, you have to develop that. Right. So that is very, very important. That's how we develop our language. So this is the same method we have to follow when it comes to English language, or if you want to learn any other languages like Chinese, Mandarin, Japanese, any other languages, the same things goes with that. Okay. That is the one thing. And one more thing, we should not focus more on grammar. Okay, so initially we should not focus on grammar. Like when it comes to our childhood, what we so initially we didn't much focus on grammar parts, right? We didn't always we listen others. Like when we started speaking our mother tongue, our native language, our grammar was all wrong. Pronunciation was all wrong. Everything was wrong. But now how we are talking our mother tongue without grammar mistake, without how can I say, without any mistake. So we speak. So first of all, we must understand we have to focus on listening part, but we should not focus more on grammar initial stages. Next, when as soon as we listen, we should try to speak. Okay, we should try to speak. Speaking is very, very important. The more we speak, the more we articulate our thoughts. Okay, so that is very important. Another thing, what I think is when it comes to pronunciation, yes, of course, pronunciation is very important, but you should not try to copy the native speaker's accent. Okay, native speaking's accent is very different for us, right? Okay, if you try to speak like a US people, the people of America, people of UK, if you try to speak, you will definitely fail. Okay, it is impossible to get those accents. But what I think, you must learn the pronunciation that you just go. If you don't know the exact pronunciation of the word, you can Google it. You can you can get what is the pronunciation of that. You can get that. So these are the method I followed, and I can say I still have a lot to learn this language. Nobody is perfect in this language, and as far as I am concerned, what I think, we should speak more and more. First thing, we have to listen more, we have to speak more. Okay, right? Got it? So this is what
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
would like to tell you.
exactly.
Yes. Now
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
express your thoughts. You can articulate your thoughts. So what do you think about that in your perspective? Which is important?
Yeah, yeah. I like read a lot of documentation, a lot of books. In my
Mm-hmm.
experience, I realize it's very, very important when we learning foreign language or whatever complex topic, for example, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's very, very important a small habits, right? In
Okay.
discipline, in consistency, in persistency, right? It's very, very important for me, right?
Mm.
We should develop and knowledge analyze any topic, right? And
Okay.
then we can break down, for example, right? For me, accent and mispronunciation, for example, mispronunciation. Do you know mispronunciation?
Yes, I
Mispronunciation.
know. I know. I know. Okay.
Yeah, mispronunciation. There is a big difference between accent and mispronunciation. Mispronunciation, we have to correct it because we can have a problem a lot understanding what you mean, for example, right?
Okay.
Accent is our identity. Is our identity, for example, in my opinion, right?
Okay. Ah.
But despite that, we need to practice every single day. Another thing for me is job interview.
Mhm.
English is totally different than uh, casual languages on
Yeah.
across the street, for example, right?
Yeah.
Because native English speaker on the street, they always use slang. They always use idioms, right?
Mm.
In job interview is totally different because it's about technical work, for example, right?
Mm. Yeah.
In my opinion, right? But actually I am taking a course from University of Pennsylvania in United States.
Okay.
Uh, it's called English for Career Development, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I am. It has 5 units. Enter the job market and resume and writing cover letter, networking, and finally interviewing for a job. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's totally free. But I keep practicing, I keep reading in my life. Yeah, good habits are crucial to our lives,
Okay. That's
my
great.
opinion.
Okay. And then what are the challenges do you really face these days when it comes to speaking language? Do you have any challenges?
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm. What?
there are many challenges. There are many challenges. Like
Mm.
scared, fear, right?
Why?
Um,
See,
struggle,
see, Robert.
nervous.
Oh, Robert. Okay. Why do you feel nervous? Why do you feel demotivated? See, one thing I would like to tell you, don't get nervous when it comes to speaking this language. Just, feel free. And exactly, I know that English is our second language or third language. This is not our native language. This is not our first language. Like we always have the pressure to express ourselves, so that happens, but just feel free to talk to another person, relax. Okay, so be relaxed, and then express your ideas clearly. Okay, so I hope when we express our idea clearly, so that would be great. But always we are in a hurry. Oh, okay, I have to express next point, next point, next point. So even if we make any silly mistake, just leave it. Okay, let it happen. Mistakes, the first time definitely you try something, that time you will fail. Oh my God, I'm not able to articulate my thought properly, but I have lot in my on my mind, but oh my God, I'm not able to talk. Okay, first trial was over. The next time when you connect with the another person, definitely you can articulate the same thoughts very well. This is my point of view, and I have experienced so many times now. I don't care about making mistakes. Okay, yes, of course I'm teaching, but I make mistake because teaching doesn't mean I'm an expert in this field. No, not like that. I still have a lot to learn this language, right? And also many new things keep getting updated in this language. So if if I feel nervous, if I feel, oh okay, oh my God, if I don't have any confidence to articulate my thought, how can I express myself and how can I develop my English? No, like one day the people, like we should clap for ourselves whenever we have a session, whenever we talk to another person after completing the conversation. Wow, I've done okay, because today I talked with some other person very well. Like we have to appreciate that nobody is here to clap for us. Okay, we should be our own fan, and we should be appreciating. We should appreciate ourselves first. Okay, so that is the one thing I always keep in my mind. I don't get anyone's appreciation, I don't get anyone's approval. Oh wow, you're speaking very well, super. No, I don't expect that from any other person. Like, I appreciate myself. Whenever I have a conversation with someone, after finishing the conversation, I appreciate myself. Yes, Indra, today you done a great job. Keep doing, keep going. I appreciate myself. That's
Yeah, I
that's
don't
the
give
one
it.
thing I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't give it. I don't give it. I have failed over and over again,
Okay.
but never stop, never give up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is a
it's
mantra.
yeah, yeah. It's normally even native English speaker make a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's normally feel nervous before I felt nervous. Now, the most important, in my opinion, is um, analyze what is the fail, right? And
Mm.
then
Mm.
try again
Yes.
for improve
Yes.
to reach next level, right?
Exactly.
Through reading, through searching, right? In my opinion,
Yes.
another thing is I always implement good habits in my life. For example, I wake up very early and do exercise for 20 minutes, for example, and then I take a shower, and then I read books for 15 minutes, and then I prepare a simple breakfast like a toast, like a fruit, milk. Is very important for me,
Okay.
but
Okay. Mm.
is very helpful your advice. I'm comfortable. I feel comfortable with you, talking with you, because
Okay.
you have a very experience, or you had a lot of experience about teach.
Teaching.
Yeah, teaching. I need to the advice, your advice,
Okay.
for improve.
Actually, yes, yes. You can take my you can take that not as a advice, not as an advice. You can take as a suggestion. Okay, that's my suggestion. I give the suggestion, and I recommend you to do that. Okay, try that. Definitely, you can reach the level you want in your life. Okay, so everybody has a desire. Oh, one day I will talk English fluently. So, like, this is our dream. This is all of our dream. Definitely, day by day, if we practice, one day we can articulate our thoughts clearly, confidently, fluently, undoubtedly, right?
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
okay, Rabat, and then, like, I hope, then this is not the end. Okay, this is not the end. We will discuss. This is the first conversation I have with you. Next conversation, we will talk on. You choose topic, right? You just, select one topic. Let's talk on that. General topics.
wow, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can choose any topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But Robert,
I schedule.
I can
I'm
connect
going to
with you
schedule.
at night. But this is daytime for you, right? This is morning for
Yeah.
you. This is night for me. So we can connect in this time only. Okay. So make sure your availability in that time. We can connect. We can talk, discuss on many more topics. We can develop our English. We can improve our English. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, Rabat. It was
I
nice
agree, I
talking
agree.
with you. We will connect again soon. Okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, bye
it
bye.
was a pleasure to meet you. It was a pleasure
Yeah,
to meet you. Thank
bye
you
bye.
for your time.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
bye bye.